Let me in! Let me in! Okay, let's go. Neverglade, let's go, let's try again. Huh? Who are you? Some sort of adventurer, I suppose? This is the Neverglade. It leads to the fairy realm, but not just anyone can get through. Actually, no one can get at the moment. You see, a little while ago, one of the forest flowers turned into a monster and started pumping out a pollen that sends people to sleep. One sniff of the stuff sent me straight to the land of Nod. I wouldn't be surprised if the same were true of everyone else who goes in there. It's the fairies I'm most worried about, of course, but it's not like I can go and check on them. Grown-ups like me can't even see them. But we have to do something. If all the fairies fall asleep, there'll be no one to guide people to the kingdom, and the fairy realm will be cut off forever. Wait a minute. You said you were an adventurer, didn't you? Maybe you could go and beat up this pollen-pumping fiend? Sure. You'll help us? Gosh, I didn't think there were people like you left in the world. The monster's somewhere deep inside the forest. I'll warn you, though. Navigating the Neverglades is far from easy. Life would be much easier if you could ask a fairy for guidance, of course, but unfortunately only children can see them. Anyway, I know it's asking a lot, but we're really counting on you. And the fairies are too. Please, you have to go and take care of that monster. No. Out cold. Yeah. Seed of magic, nice. Hey, there's someone over by that bonfire, Mara. A few. Huh? Boo, boo. Go away, let me go back to sleep. Humans. Wait, we're not going to hurt you. Why don't you tell us who you are? Huh? You can see me? Well, obviously, someone there. Of course I can see you, silly. Why wouldn't I be able to? Oh, well, what do you want? Veronica tells the fairy about what's been happening elsewhere in the Neverglade. See, well, that would explain why I've been feeling so sleepy lately. This won't do, though. This won't do at all. You people seem all right. Yes, you'll do. Come on, I'll show you to the place where I've been feeling sleepiest. It's probably near there. Come on, Mara, this way. Go. Come on, Mara, this way. Oh. There's something fishy about those flowers, Mara. Let's go and take a closer look. One of the flowers has a rather unsettling appearance. Give it a poke. Yes. What do you think you're doing? Don't you know it's rude to jabbing a lady? To go jabbing at a lady? Anyway, what do you want? I've got an important assignment to be getting on with. A certain someone asked me to fill this forest with sleep-inducing pollen, and I have no intention of letting them down. If you insist on getting in my way, I'll just have to put you to sleep as well forever. Let me check one thing. Yeah. Let's go. Abilities, cutting edge. Hip drop. Spells. Tap. Spells. Rattle. Isn't affected my ears. Spells. poison. We can't wake someone up, right? Why unable to what? Oh, this thing is okay. Cutting edge, a drop, belts, Frizzle, belts, or heal Mara. Ooh. Sweet breath. Okay. Belts. Push. Ha! Each party member receives a shit ton of XP and gold. The Daisy has been defeated. Return to the entrance of the forest and tell the dwarf the good news. Well, that's that dealt with. I doubt we'd have found our way here without that fairy, though. Being a child does have some advantages. Now, shall we go and tell our dwarf friend that the forest is safe again? Oh, my poor joints. I'm far too old to be sleeping on the floor. Still, hopefully I won't be doing it again for a while now you've taken care of that monster. The fairies will be relieved as well, I'm sure of it. I suppose I'd better give you some kind of reward, hadn't I? Here, take this. Pebblon pendant, okay. It's good to hear that nothing bad happened to the fairies. It would have been terrible if their realm had been cut off forever. You're a real hero, I must say. We owe you a great deal. Stay safe out there and be sure to drop by again sometime. Oh dear, just listen to my stomach. I was asleep for so long, I have no idea what I last ate. I start making dinner right away. Can I even make my way back to this flower field and to that cave? I don't think so, right? Okay, change, character builder. Let's spend the points. Sword mastery, more strength would be nice. Arena. Hymn of Light. Boss. Okay. Okay, let's make it back to the entrance so we can save. So our progress doesn't get wiped again. One autosave, nice. Yes, please. Okay. Another chapter completed. Altar of Reverie. All trades Abbey. Let's go. I came to All Trades Abbey in search of a new life. Instead, I found a horde of rather agitated old men. I doubt I'll ever be able to change vocation at this rate. I have always wanted to become a sage. That is why I came here to the Abbey. I did not expect to have to wait so long once I arrived. Look, if you want to become a bunny girl too, you're just going to have to join the queue. What? You've arrived at Alderade's Abbey. This holy place has served as a beacon in people's lives since ancient times. We're struggling a bit at the moment, though. The High Priest will fill you in on the details, I'm sure. Alderade's Abbey is an absolute essential institution. Without it, people would have no way of learning the skills they require to survive in this world. I don't think it's quite fulfilling that role at the moment, though. It's absolute bedlam in here. Word's starting to spread about how chaotic Alderade's Abbey has become. It's putting people off coming here, and that can't be a good thing. Alderade's Abbey has always attracted all sorts of people, as the name suggests, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone leaving here as a bunny girl. I know what you're thinking. Is that even a real vocation? It's a good question, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you the answer. Okay, nothing. Let's talk to this or have a look over here first. Someone here? No? Welcome to Alderade's Abbey, my child. The Abbey is a place of peace, to think back on life's road and to plot the journey ahead. Do you wish to change paths? No? Ah, but I'm forgetting myself. It is unfortunately not currently possible to change vocations, regardless of your desire. As you have perhaps noticed, we are currently dealing with a rather unique situation. Elderly gentlemen from every corner of the world have gathered here in the hope of becoming bunny girls. I have told them repeatedly that it is impossible, but none of them will listen. Dealing with them is taking up all our resources. I fear we may have to shut our doors if they cannot be convinced to leave. But wait, perhaps you might be able to help? One of my predecessors once mentioned a book that claimed to provide guidance for those wishing to become lovely young ladies. Do you think you could find it and bring it to me? There's just the fairest chance that it might contain a clue as to how I might give these gentlemen what they so fervently desire. Okay? You will seek it out? Wonderful. You will be doing the Abbey a great service, my child. Ah yes, the book's location. All my predecessor said was that the guide was kept in a place where one might expect to find fashion advice. Somewhere where a lot of young ladies gather. Okay. Beyond that, I'm unsure what this place might be, but if you find somewhere that fits the bill, take a look on its bookshelves, and I'm sure you'll find what you seek eventually. I appreciate that all this information is a little on the vague side, but I'm afraid it is all I have. Still, you seem a resourceful fellow. I'm sure you will be back with the book before I know it. Okay. Okay, let's head back to the academy and look for this book. Let's go. Miss Quaganova, hello there, hello. How are you doing? How's your weekend? We have to find a book for some old men who want to become bunny girls. So we need to find some kind of guide for them. And we were told that we could find some sort of guide here in this academy with a lot of young ladies. My day, I had another crash here, my PC. So, not that nice, to be fair, to tell the truth. But hopefully my PC won't act up for the rest of the day, so I can just stream a little bit in peace. Okay, there are a lot of books here. Fine and dandy designs. Yes. Seven Wonders. Yeah, that's not the book we're looking for. Oh. Ooh. The Bunny Girl's Bible. Ooh. You found the book the High Priest was looking for. Head back to All Trades Abbey to hand it over. Can we take a peek inside? Important items. Mara gazes at the Bunny Girl's Bible. He suddenly sees how brilliant bunny girls are and wants nothing more than to become one. Oh, you can. You can do it. Can we zoom from inside here? Recently, a lot of people have their PC crashing. Yeah, I can't determine what's the issue. I can't determine the source of it. I'm using a program that kinda reads the information from the crash dump Windows creates to analyze what might be the cause of the problem. But it's always so vague. Just, it could be a driver issue. Don't know what driver might have caused it. It might be related to my NVIDIA driver. I'm using the latest one. I'm always using the latest one. But I had this issue already for months and updated drivers multiple times. It never changed. I have thought about maybe installing a very old driver, like from a year ago or something, and just look if the problem still occurs with that one. Go back in time, all the way back, and check just an one of the legacy drivers. Of course, that's not a feasible approach for the future, just to remain there in the past forever. But if nothing else helps. Oh, welcome back, my child. Did you succeed in finding the book I requested? Mara hands over the Bunny Girl's Bible. So this is it, huh? What does this say, the Bunny Girl's Bible? Certainly sounds like the kind of book we need. Let us take a look inside and see. Oh my. Goodness me. Well, it is certainly quite the page-turner. I shall have to make time to peruse its contents in more detail later on. But most importantly, for our immediate purposes, it does indeed seem to contain instructions on how to turn anyone into a lovely young lady. Which means that we can finally give our elderly friends what they want and bring peace back to the Abbey at last. Mara receives a golden pickaxe. This is a dark time, my child. The world is overrun with monsters and chaos reigns supreme. All Trades Abbey has always been a place where people have come to learn the skills required to overcome such challenges. And thanks to your selflessness in coming to our aid, we are able to fulfill that function once again. Thank you, my child. Our debt is to you is great indeed. Borgies just wanna have fun. Kid Jim. Wonderful. Me, I'm next. I'm becoming a bunny girl before any of my friends. This is a dark time, my child. The world is overrun with monsters and chaos reigns supreme. All Trades Abbey has always been a place, blah blah blah. Yep. To be completely honest, however, I have some doubts about how much of a role bunny girls have to play in the battle against the forces of evil. Still, it is not my place to give career advice, only to facilitate the changing of vocations. If every old man in the world wishes to become a lovely young lady, who am I to stop them? Look, just look, I'm a bunny girl at last. If my dear old grandmother could see me now, she'd be so proud. This is even better than I expected. Look at my bobbly tail and these ears. My new vocation's not all fun and games, you know. Oh no, a bunny girl's got to earn a living. So how about it? Would you care for a puff puff? All Trades Abbey appears to be back to its old self. Once word gets out, people are sure to start coming here to change vocations again. I hear it's we've got to thank for things getting sorted out. If that's true, then the world owes you a debt of gratitude. Alright. Next one. Altar of the Cursed King, Chateau... We have already been to Chateau Felix. There wasn't anything to do. Sorry, just a stray bit of Qatar. Now welcome to Chateau Felix, residence of the great saber cat father, Master Felix. Sadly, he is out at the moment, but if you'd like to see some of the world's finest felines, feel free to have a stroll around the grounds. There's nothing here to do. Oh. Kitties! A lot of kitties, yep. A lot of kitties. Starry skies. Observatory, yes. Altar of the Undeciphered Room of Revival. Let's take a look. Do you see the 5 statues over there? They represent the 5 tribes, one of which we are to choose as the form in which to be reborn. Beginning with the one next to me, they are in order a wetling, a dwarf, an elf, a puppet, and an ogre. My plan was to be reborn as an ogre, most powerful of the tribes, at least in terms of brute strength, but I do not want to be a troll at all. That is different altogether. Wait, that's an elf? Har, har, har. All right, mate. You want to be a lump mage like me, do ya? Odd. Who'd want to be a stupid elf anyway? Nah, being a lump mage is the best. If you meet anyone you don't look like the... What? If you meet anyone you don't like the look of, you can just put an horrible curse on them. Arr, arr, arr. Yes, they are not the right ones. Merman. Want to really make a splash? Be a merman. I don't see the point of being a wetling. We're way better looking and they don't even have tails. A grublin. Rubber dubber! Fancy being a grublin, do ya? It's better than being a boring old dwarf, that I guarantee. Grublins fight hard and they play hard. Grubba-dubba-doo. Mwah. Kiss your old life goodbye and be reborn as a kisser. Come on, what are you waiting for? With a sweet set of lips like yours, you'll be a natural. Pucker up. Mwah. Grrr, troll good. Be troll best. Ogre rubbish, ogre weak, troll stronger, better, smash all with club, fun, grrr. We come from a village named Tenten. It is a place situated on a remote island where we have been free to live our lives in peace until now. But then everything changed. One day, without the slightest warning, a horde of monsters descended upon the village and burned it to the ground. We both lost our lives in the carnage, along with many of our kith and kin. As they were wrenched from our bodies, our spirits heard a voice from above. It told us that we had the destiny to fulfill, and that we were to be reborn as members of one of the 5 tribes. The same voice led us here, and then suddenly was gone. It was then that a fiend appeared and announced himself as the Revivalist. He told us that he would not permit us to be reborn from one of the 5 tribes, that we must instead take the form of monsters. As you might imagine, this was none too tempting an offer. Thus, we find ourselves stuck. To rid this room of the monsters who occupy it, the Revivalist must be hunted down and defeated. But in our current form, this feat is beyond us. Please, will you come to our aid? Sure. Thank you so much. Now, as to the whereabouts of the fiend, before vanishing, he declared that he was determined to find an instrument called the Lyre of Ire. As to his appearance, he takes the form of an old man. Should you find such a figure acting suspiciously on the trail of the lyre, the chances are that you have found your man. All we can do is wish you the very best of luck. Please, we beg of you, find him and defeat him. Only then will we be able to be reborn and fulfill our destiny. Okay. So we know where this Lyre of Ire is supposed to be. We've already been there. It was actually the very first place we visited here. Was it this one? Gallenholm? Maybe this one? Let's take a look. So, I'm looking for an old man. When we fled the invasion of the fiends, I feared that I might never again set eyes upon my beloved home. Yet here I am. Thou hast made an old man very happy. Yes. 'Twas more than I could bear to see this town, founded by that most celebrated of bards, ransacked by pitiless marauders. I had feared our beloved home lost, and with it the memory of Gallen. Now, thanks to thee, I'm able to dedicate what time remaineth to me, ensuring that our illustrious forebear is not forgotten. Yeah, 'tis thanks to thee that those of generations yet to come might seek out our greatest treasure, should the need arise. Posterity will thank thee, friend, and this town thanks thee also. It hath been laid to rest again, beside he who once acts such sweet music from its strings. And for now it shall remain undisturbed, though I believe the day will come when a hero will appear to lay claim to it, or attempt to, at any rate. Ho, ho, ho.